Hi world, thanks for subscribing to my page, RHT Carpentry, interior and exterior design and build. I'm going to show you the contents of my toolboxes, just to show you my day-to-day of what I need as a carpenter. Without this kit I can't really do my job, so here we go. A few recent tool purchases obviously amidst the COVID, but one of them was a 24-ounce S-Wing framing hammer, just to help me really, generally, make life a bit easier. I'm only 5'7", so this makes me 6'3", so that helps. My dad's fault. Yeah, let's go through the toolbox. So, essential bit of kit for me, plasterboard lifter, but I also use it for hanging doors. I just put a little bit of cardboard to protect the door lip so I don't rip off veneers when you're hanging, hardwood veneered doors. But yeah, bit of kit, use it all the time, great bit of kit. Don't use this as much as what I used to, because now I've got a Makita grinder, but this hacksaw for cutting metal, for cutting spindles, vinyl fixing, great bit of kit. Metal snips, use these quite a lot, handy, always keep them in the toolbox. Dusty brush, always keep this in the toolbox, always handy. Roofing square. Now, a lot of you might remember, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, this bad boy decided to break after many years service, but instead of throwing it away, I just changed the bolts, redesigned it, and how long it will serve me for the rest of my career. I mean, I don't think Stanley make these anymore, but if Stanley are watching this video, you need to start making these, the 12-inch version, to teach these younger chippies coming through. You can cut a roof on the deck, take it up, and it will fit because of this amazing piece of kit. My apprentice hammer still here. I just carry it for sentimental reasons really. I hardly use it, but yeah, it's there, it's in the box. Great bit of kit for tool belts, for attaching your roofing square when you're dangling off a truss. I also use it for my Pazzo nail gun. It was from our buggy from our children. We used to put the shopping on it, but it now serves in another life as an essential tool for a carpenter. Recent purchase is my Baccio combination square mini version. A great bit of kit, just because it'll fit in the tool belt and it won't like dig you or scratch things, but ideal for those little jobs where you just want to check it's square. Brilliant bit of kit. That's a recent purchase, sorry, so yeah, confession on that one, had to buy it, £6.50 bargain. 2-inch chisel. Now I go through these like there's no tomorrow. I use these for everything. Half flaps, most joints on roofs and stuff, general sort of bashing. I don't buy an expensive one because of that, but they're always sharp, no doubt, and they do start life a bit taller. But great bit of kit, always use it. Coping saw. Man, I've had this for 18 years, and not with the same blade, I'm not Trigger, but I still use it. But you know what's replaced this bad boy? Makita jigsaw with a, small skirting blade, I call it. Cuts upside down, whatever you call it. I'm not there for terms, but it does the job. Anyway, the Makita jigsaw has replaced this. Honestly, the hours I've spent doing this as an apprentice, giving it that, long gone. But still an essential tool. A Gary bevel, I call him a Gary bevel. Everybody else has nicknames for things, but yeah, it's a bevel for doing those angles. But you don't use it when you've got that in your arsenal. It's only for like the occasional handrail that you do on a staircase. Stanley knife. Now, you don't realise how much you use these as a chippy. There's loads of different types, but these ones, definitely the best. I've got one with retractable blades, which is a bit better on your tool belts. Retract the blades, they don't hurt, but I've got loads of these. I've forgotten how many I've got actually. Find out in a minute, we're going through the boxes. Next one, smoothing plane. Great bit of kit, Stanley one. It's lasted me a long time, and yeah, great bit of kit. Takes off all the arises and stuff on doors and stuff, brilliant. Another one, finger plane. If you don't want to take the door off and you just got to take a little bit off the bottom, oh, lifesaver, especially on price. Brilliant bit of kit this is. Nice little carpenter's arson that is. Record one. Saved up a lot when I was an apprentice and bought this one. Still here today, still use it, still sharp as anything. But yeah, the battery planer has, or you know, the 110 has also replaced these. But I think it's satisfying when you can just take a little bit off and you get a nice big wood shaving, nice curly whirly on the floor. And the customer comes in, they say, "Oh, you're doing some work then." Don't realise that you just emptied 6 bags of, you know, your battery planer's just done. But yeah, for some reason, satisfying using these. Nice bit of Sapele door wedge. Use it all the time, this bad boy. Had it for donkey's years. Junior hacksaw, also handy. I'm going to do a video later of all my hammers actually, just to show you how many hammers I've got and just to sort of put a bit of closure on it. I've got a bit of an obsession. But this is an S-wing with a hickory handle, and this bad boy I use for pins, but for doing delicate little jobs. Great bit of kit, use it all the time. Now I expect a lot of you are wondering, what chisels have you got then? And I'm going to say, well, these chisels, I must say, they're my second set in my career, but the bag is the original kit. That is the original bag I had as an apprentice back in the day. You know, my Woolworths 9.99 chisels, I tell you what, they were the best chisels I ever had. They lasted right up till I was probably in my early sort of 20s. And then I found these, and I had them ever since really. My Marples. I think these are the Sheffield ones. I can't remember, but you know they're a good 12, 13 years old. Yeah, I've always used the mallet to be honest on them. To be fair, and that's why the heads are still pretty good. They're due a bit of a polish actually. I might do that this week now I've had a little bit of a look. But yeah, great bit of kit, essential tool. Stanley plasterboard saw, handy for chippies. Oh. Just talking about them and there's one there. Woolworths, $9.99. Still going strong. Still in my toolbox. Should go in me chisel pouch. As a chippy, we take off old doors, you know, 1960s doors and stuff, so you've got to have the 1960 tool really to take the door off. So I keep a couple of the old pump action ones and the original sort of Stanley screwdrivers, the Yankees. I keep them just because when you're taking off old doors, you might as well have the original tool to put it on with. Get my drift? Long handled pinchers. Now these bad boys, I got these from France when I did a job back in the day in Vellini. I went to this depot thing, obviously a French version of the Builders Merchants, and yeah, I bought one of these. I've never seen them that long before. Amazing. Always in the pouch. The rest of it really is just screwdrivers and, you know, filling knives and stuff. I didn't realise how many Yankees I had. Right, now I want to tell you a bit of history about this piece of wood here, this doorstop. This come from Manadon Park in Plymouth. I was doing my apprenticeship for Barratt Homes, and the famous guy who taught me my trade, David Jones, and to people who know me, I still speak to him today. He said to me, we was doing a job once, doing a first fix, and he said, Ryan, he said, instead of keep getting your tape measure out, doing these door linings, he said, you go and cut a bit of that 2x1 down, or, you know, a bit of doorstop, which is what this is, sorry, not 2x1. And he said, I want you to keep that for the rest of your career. I said, why is that, Dave? He said, because that is the same thickness as plasterboard. I was like, amazing. And I've still got it today. 18 years I've had this bit of doorstop. I keep it in the box, sentimental more than anything. I obviously use another bit when I'm on site, so just cut a bit off and use that and then chuck it away. But I keep this one, and it always reminds me of him. You know, the guy would trip over a matchstick, honestly. Lovely guy. And I still do carpentry because of him. And this doorstop is great memories. So thank you, Dave. My kid's got me this little tin, and I keep in it all my pins when I'm doing doors, hanging new doors into frames, shooting them in. So I keep all my pins in there, and that's part of my essential door hanging kit. Couple of metal rules, it's handy. But yeah, that is basically what I carry around in the van every day, and that is my essential toolboxes. Thanks for watching.